Hey everybody, thank you for joining me on my channel again. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment and share this video with a friend. Okay, now today we're going to do a little tutorial on editing photos, how I edit my photos, and I'm just gonna show you guys how I edit my photos. Now let's just get straight into it. Okay, now look at Lightroom. We're going to Lightroom. We're gonna open a new catalog. We're gonna open a new project, so let's just select okay, the photo is here. Edit the project, go in here, edits, then we just do a new folder. Let's say tutorial. All right, let's say tutorial over here too. Tutorial number 1, and yep, now the new project of Lightroom will open. Let's see, let it open. Okay, let's start importing the pictures. You go, oh, this let me show you guys that again how I did that. I did a shortcut, so I just pressed the button Shift Command I, and then it goes to this. So you're gonna pick where your photos are. So it's in data, it's what is it called again? Let's see. Well, PI, it's photo shoot. Let's go in there, raw pictures, double click on that, and here we go. Pictures here, and let's press import. Start importing the photos. All right, so this photo session was not part of my picture. It wasn't any wedding shoots. So this one is one of my friends. He asked me to have a photo session with his wife, to take pictures of his wife and their colleagues at their workplace, and I took pictures for them, and this is how we're gonna edit them. Okay, so let's see, let's just dive into it. So let's go to develop. That's where you do all the editing. So the first step I do in this type of situation, I look at some of the pictures are not unwanted. So let's say, look at this one. Just zoom in a bit. You see they're not ready. We just took it. They were not actually posed yet. So it's gonna, some of the pictures unwanted, will be start to remove them from the gallery of editing. So let's see, let's look at this one. This one's a bit okay. They're smiling. Yeah, everyone's looking at the camera. Now we're gonna just run through pictures that we are unwanted, and we can remove them. So what you want to do is to, when you post them, if everybody has to look at the camera, nobody has to, when people look away from the camera, you can, in the editing room, you can remove it, so you give them good pictures. Now we go to these shots. So this is the one that a little footpath down to the other clinic, specialized clinic, and there's some trees in between the hospital and the specialist clinic down there. So they wanted to take some photos in the tree line, so we took some photos there. Okay, so sometimes clients will ask to not remove all the photos because they might want this photo to upload it and say something funny about their friend. So you might ask them first before you remove this photo. But for me, it's just it's not really necessary, so I'm just gonna remove it. So you're just looking at any minor things like they're closing their eyes or looking away or not posing in the way that you told them to pose. So this one is down at the clinic area. So sometimes it's better to take like random shots before you post them, just to get the right exposure. They are the subject, so you must look at the subject is the important thing when you're taking pictures, whether you're shooting cooking videos or if you are shooting cooking pictures, or the subject is the main thing that you have to focus on. Okay, so you can see from this one and this one, so it's from a different focal length. So this one is from the 50mm. I walk back a couple of meters and then I stand and I shoot this one, and this one is from the 18mm. As you can see, it's really close to them, and it's really wide, which I just stand close to them, so the sign of the pH is there. So I'll use this one more than this one here to edit, because this one is nice. The focal length matches the whole capture of the theme. Okay, so this is inside their office, and they wanted a group shot, so I just took one of this. This looks okay, doesn't look bad at all. Yeah. So number 2 thing I would do is change the exposure of the picture, the composition of the picture, and the color of the picture. And that's the first thing I want to do with this picture. You can see the scaffolds are there. Scaffolds. They're renovating the place, so we want to remove the scaffolds. So we just crop it in. So we just want to crop it in a way that is the composition is really nice. Something like this, and we just enter. Okay, so you remove the one there. We remove the scaffolds on the right and left. So now we're gonna. Okay, so this one is pretty much exposed properly. So we're gonna turn down the highlights a bit. Turn down here and push the shadows a bit high so we can see the shadowy parts. And so let's go to contrast. I just wanna give it, maybe let's say 10. And all these blacks, we don't really need to touch it. I mean, tune them right now. We go to vibrance. So vibrance, it's basically the vibrance panel there is basically to boost the colors that are not vivid in the picture. So I'm just gonna give it a 15. You see some of the colors are popping out. Saturation is the brightness of the colors, so let's give it a 15 too. Okay, now we go down to the colors and just look at the colors a bit. We don't really need to touch any color right now. This looks okay to me. Probably will give it some yellow. Probably will boost the yellow. and blue and boost the blue to make it a bit popping, you see. Okay, you see, so I'm just touching the blues, the hue, the strong of the different types of colors. The hue is basically different variation of a blue, the color blue. So let's put it down here at -100 and then put it the situation at 29. So you can see there's a color contrast there, yellow and blue. And then we go down to the detail. So sharpness is basically how sharp the image is. So now we're gonna pump it up a bit. Go to it's normally it's 40. I normally 2 times it, so we just go 40, so we go 80 and put on the 40 there, and then you see. So when we go into the picture, zoom into the picture, it's a bit in focus. So I'm gonna show you a shortcut right now. So if you want to copy the previous you paste and you edited it already, you edit one photo, you want to copy it and paste the attributes to the other pictures. So what you want to do is Command C, you copy the attributes and you go to the other picture and then you paste it. Okay, let me undo that, Command Z, and then you paste that. Now you see I didn't copy the crop function, the crop attribute, so now we're going to crop it a bit, the pictures. So let's see, copying the scaffolds over here too. Then we go this one up a bit, and this one just I remove them. That's alright, so leave it like that. See, okay, that's alright. Copy, then go to the other picture. Wait, come back, copy. So you copy. When it says copy, you go to crop and you press the crop tool, so it copies the crop you did on that picture. And you come to the other picture, this one, and just Command V. So Command C to copy, Command V to paste. Or if you're using Windows, there might be a different shortcut there. I'm just gonna do it to all the pictures here. So what you want to do in multiple photos, so you just click here, click to the last picture that you were selecting, select them all, right click, go up here, development settings, paste settings, and the attributes copies to all the pictures that you selected. What I want to do here, when I'm dealt with green grass, I like the green color, the hue, I like to pull it all the way in 100, and then this saturation, just play around with it and see how do I like it to be. Probably I'll leave it the way it was, Geo. I like this color type of green, and then we go to the yellow. Let's pull the yellow back down and pop this one a bit to let's say 52, and then the blue, push it all the way down, and probably give it more. Nope. Give it less. Yeah, probably I'll give it a bit less, so 46, 48. Yeah, so just leave it there. Come to the sharpening, so this is 2 times that is 80, double that, and then so we can't really do much for a composition of this one because the scaffolds are there. We'll just probably just push it in a bit. Maybe this one, avoid this thing over here. It's probably the coconut or something. Maybe something like this. And yep, this one makes the picture more popping. You see when you color grade it a bit. You can always edit it like smooth, like normal, but sometimes you just wanna put a little mood into the photos, huh? Okay, now we're going to the CAD location of the photo shoot. It's in the trees. So what I want to do here too, I like the trees and it looks like nature. So just try. Oh, okay. See, you see just what I just did there. I pasted the attributes that I edit for this one to this picture, and we just paste it. You see, okay. Okay, now what we want to do here is we can't really control that light coming in here, so let's try to crop it in a way that it looks composition. Okay, let's see how this will work. Try this way. Okay, now to on our fourth location of shooting. So this is at the front of the clinic, and as you can see, the sky is a bit whitewashed, but the important thing, as I said before, is the subject you're shooting. So if you're shooting the clouds as a subject, then you should not blow it out. Let's try to put some highlights, remove some highlights on the clouds. See, okay, probably give some black to it. Let's see, okay. Not really, I don't think we need black. Okay, give it some dehaze. Okay, dehaze, you see? Okay, so dehaze now. You see, using these, you can actually see the clouds in the skies a bit, and then you just the saturation, you put it down a bit. No, I'm lying. Okay, and then you just bump the shadows a bit, up it a bit, so you can actually see them. Okay, now, like I said, go to mount, double it, go to, yep. Alright, so this is the different lens now. Let's see, space the attribute, let's see. Alright. Just drag, lift the shadows a bit. Okay, now you can see. See them. Okay, what I want to do here too, I'll just remove some of the greens. So put the greens back to here, and then go on back. Okay, so this is a different angle. I just came close to take a group photo of them. So let's just remove the exposure. Right, so you see. Okay, so this is the last photo session inside the office. So on that, I didn't have any lights with me that time, so I just exposure it in the right exposure. So now just pump it up a bit. Just try to paste the right, we're done. So now we're gonna export all the pictures. Just click it, highlight all the pictures that you want to export it, and then you just highlight them, and Shift Command E, that's for export, shortcut for export. Then you choose the specific folder that you want to export your pictures to. So here you go. But for us, with PIX Photoshoot, and we'll say exported pictures, and then choose it. Come down here, give a thumbnail. I will leave a come down here with a watermark, my watermark, and then you just start exporting. Now 3 bonus tips. Number 1, shoot in RAW. So RAW is a format that is in the camera that you use to capture pictures. So that format, particularly that format, it captures a lot of details. So when you go back to the editing room and when you edit pictures, you can actually preserve more detail in the picture when you're taking it. Number 2, use shortcuts to make your workflow a bit fast. As I told you guys about shortcuts, I did some shortcuts here. And number 3, shoot to edit. So when you're going out on shoots, you have to know what you're getting. So when you shoot it, when you go back to in the editing room, you exactly know what you want. Now these are some of the pictures that we edited. Well, thank you again for joining me on this short tutorial of editing, how I edit a picture. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment and share this video with a friend.